What a day. We're close to the end, actually the end. I'm not going to take that much of your time. Thank you very, very much, Emilius, for your final inspiring presentation. Thank you so much to all of you who have stayed here this evening and for the entire day and being part of the discussion. We actually put ourselves in so many different people's shoes. We saw personal stories and really saw remarkable initiative. And I really hope you actually got the chance to meet inspiring people and learn a lot from this day. I want to share a few things I learned, and I will pick on a few examples just to recap the day. At first, we learned from Charity and her experience from Kenya that with hard work, determination, and a plan, you can drive change and you can drive reform despite all the perceptions that you may have. We learned from Diana's story and Diana's passion and her determination to break stereotypes in schools. And we also took away what she said when she appealed to all of you. She said, give us opportunities to be creative through your companies, your universities, your initiatives, share your professional experience and help us implement our ideas and use our knowledge to improve society. And she was actually making a call to all of you to help her and join her in what she's doing to create this wave of change. And I kept that. We learned more about the work that Bloomberg Associates are doing. Gordon said Athens is on track to be a great comeback city. We learned from different cities that are building a culture of innovation. Lille, West Midlands, Estonia, hashtag Estonia Mafia, hashtag Greek Mafia, maybe, don't know, yeah. We learned about the ID digital card, what they're doing. It takes only 20 minutes to set up a company in Estonia. Wow. That's something amazing. We have to learn from that. We have to see how we can implement that. We touched upon whether the government needs to be involved or not in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Entrepreneurship in the public, should the public sector be involved? Is there entrepreneurship in the public sector? This is something we also addressed and looked into. Then we looked into the great game changer. Greece is now being offered a remarkable chance with a 260 million that is going to be invested via the Equifunds. We heard from the EIF, the EIB. We were honored to have them here and discuss about their plans. And this is actually a great chance for Greece. They said 180 million is going to go into research and to universities to drive growth. Now is the chance. We're at a great stage. There's a great momentum being built. And this is something we got from today's discussion. We learned how this money will be used in the future to drive sustainability and growth in our country. We then also looked at different industries and how they embrace innovation in your breakout sessions. We explored the future trends. We heard that dealing with debt is not enough. We need to deal with growth and attract investors. One key takeaway is that we need to focus on follow-up. It's very important to open the doors, but we need to follow up when discussions are being made if we want to attract investors, and that's a key takeaway, for me at least. And then we heard from academics who said, you know, if we are entrepreneurs, then you can all do it. So that was very inspiring. I think that we can all be entrepreneurial in every single way, in all our industries. Above all, what we got is this persistence. We heard the collective participation. We heard that you need to quit this quit mentality. You need to persist no matter what. We heard incredible stories, people working after their day jobs, working on something different, working on something new. That was an incredible takeaway, for me at least. We cannot expect for others to act before acting ourselves, and I really and firmly believe in this statement. Speaking of action, I would like to thank my entire team who took action to make today possible. Christina Fotinelli has been an incredible conference producer, not just a conference producer. She has pushed us to our limits, and a huge round of applause. Stand up. Really, I cannot stress it enough. Christina's contribution has been incredible, not just for organizing the event. That's just one thing she did. What she did is she's pushed us to our limits, has grown the organization, has made sure that we can achieve even more every single year. And thank you so, so much for doing that. I would also like to thank Lida Modiano, member of the team, Mariana Iostrattiti, Kate Topping, Veroniki Zerva, Christina Garidi, Vivi Tokme, Meliti, Tanya, who introduced our speakers, Apostolos Kremadalas, Martin Barnby, who worked with our speakers on their presentations. I would like to thank our incredible 25 or more volunteers who have made today possible. Thank you so, so much. Our conference supporters, once again, our lead conference partner, Piraeus Bank, our supporters, Freshfields, MBG, OTE, Kybernetes Live Media, who are streaming this event, and so many people have had access to what we discussed today, because it's very important to open up this discussion above this room and beyond this room. The fact that you are all here and that you stayed here means that you all want to hack entrepreneurship into a culture in some way. How are you going to do it? You don't need to respond now. So if you have an idea and you want to start it, great news, Reload Greece, this is what we're all about. We organize a conference, but we organize a lot of different programs during the year. We are running our Young Entrepreneurs program. Last year went to 8 universities. This year, Veronique is leading it to 14. We're exploring Germany as a next stop to grow Reload Greece and grow our organization. So if you have an idea, the Young Entrepreneurs program is for you. If you have an advanced business and you're looking for funding, the Reload Greece Challenge program is for you. So make sure you stay connected and make sure that you join Reload Greece in some way or another. We're here to help you and support you. But as I mentioned at the start, entrepreneurship means ownership, self-determination. It means taking initiative and holding yourself and others accountable towards achieving your goals. And that is key. I want to share a picture. Is that on or no? Ah, okay. This is actually me trying to practice what I preach. 2 days ago, I joined an online session via 100 Mentors and spoke about entrepreneurship to around 26, 14, and 13-year-olds in Greece. One of the most terrifying experiences of my life. I actually called my cousin, who is 13, before I gave this talk, and I said, okay, so I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship. Cousin Eva, what do I need to talk to them about? She started laughing, actually. She said, what is entrepreneurship, Effie? Επιχειρηματικότητα? I don't even know what that is. And it struck me, you know? I thought, okay, we need to hack entrepreneurship into a culture. This is what the conference is about. We need to start from a young age. We need to educate young people from the schools from a very, very young age about what entrepreneurship is all about. Not necessarily start your business, but take initiative in every single way, like Diana mentioned. And via 100 Mentors, you can get involved. So if you don't have an idea, but you want to get involved and mentor and help others start their idea, if you want to help develop this culture of entrepreneurship in Greece, via 100 Mentors, we want you to have access to schools in Greece. They have a vast network of private public schools across different regions, not just in Athens, around Greece, hacking entrepreneurship into a culture. And in the cards that you have in your folders, you can say how you want to get involved in Reload. And you may have access to this terrifying experience and have it yourselves. It was actually great after that. You get rated, so I'm not sure how I did, but let's see. This is what it's all about. It's hacking entrepreneurship into a culture. So if we want our culture to change, we have to start from this very young age. And in closing, I wanted to say that entrepreneurship is an attitude, a way of life, and imagine what would happen if more and more of us, if more of you, took initiative in your roles, in your industries, to become more entrepreneurial. We would solve many, many more problems, right? Because that's what entrepreneurship is all about. So go out there, start something, and we will be here to support you along the way, because if not now, when? If not us, who? We are the unstoppable generation. Thank you very much.